6:30, a Maryland man mistakenly deported and then flown to a prison in El Salvador last month is now suing Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem. According to the lawsuit, Kilmar Armando Abrego Garcia does not have a criminal history. Lawyers for Abrego Garcia, who married a U.S. citizen, argued a judge granted him federal protection back in 2019, which should have prevented him from being sent overseas. The White House admitted Abrego Garcia's deportation was a mistake, but says there's nothing they can do about it now that he's in custody of another country. The lawsuit requests Abrego Garcia's return to the U.S. or to the U.S. Embassy in El Salvador. Tonight, there are new calls from Democrats demanding an investigation into the Trump administration's use of the Signal app to discuss planned U.S. military strikes. Now, yesterday, the White House said the so-called Signal Gate case is closed. But both Democrats and some Republicans want an investigation, and they're focusing on Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth.
Put this in a signal chain to other members of the senior national security team at the White House is beyond irresponsible. It is reckless.
Several Republicans are defending the Secretary of Defense. Also, according to the Washington Post, a senior aide to the National Security Advisor used their personal Gmail account for sensitive government business. A spokesman for the National Security Advisor denies the report. San Francisco Mayor Daniel Lurie announcing a major shift in the city's drug policy, specifically on the fentanyl crisis. As KTVU's Ann Rubin reports tonight, this change focuses on safe use supplies handed out to drug users.
In the Tenderloin, 2 people a day die from drug overdoses. Still, users say they're not afraid of the power of fentanyl.
It's literally what we look for, or what I look for. Not to overdose, but I mean the strongest stuff you can get. That's where we're at. That's what everyone wants to get.